Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Susan. And what an honor, President Haddad, Senator Shaheen, to be with you today. And we're really looking forward to being able to travel back to Tallinn and all over Europe, of course. This has been, I think, really a critical conversation where we talked about foreign policy challenges, confronting Russian aggression, defending Ukrainian and Georgian sovereignty. We talked about Afghanistan. And I think this was a really important conversation to end today's first day of the EU-US Future Forum. Leah, what are the key takeaways for you of this day of conversation?
Yeah, absolutely. It was fantastic to hear about the cooperation that the transatlantic community is facing on democratic resilience, things like emerging technology. The EU and the US have been partners in developing, protecting, and advancing the norms and values that have brought peace and prosperity to so many people over the past 7 decades. Now, as the transatlantic community navigates another period of rapid transformational changes, made even more urgent by our current global public health crisis, the EU-US relationship, built on 70 years of shared values, experiences, and long-term strategic goals, remains a critical asset for both the European Union and the United States.
Yeah. It was great this morning to hear Secretary Albright, who talked about the 1989 generation, talked about the challenges to liberal democracy today, and say that it's really important also to explain the European Union to Americans and to American policymakers. And this is also the purpose of these 3 days of exchanges. We've heard the Portuguese foreign minister, who holds the current presidency of the European Union, a rotating presidency, talk about the priorities of Lisbon for the 6 months. We've had very intense exchanges on tech, digital issues, AI, and many of our speakers from Europe and the United States making the case for the creation of a Tech and Trade Council. We can have a platform to exchange on these issues. We'll talk more about this in the next few days.
From climate change to trade and economic recovery to protecting liberal democracy and ensuring transatlantic security, the next 10 years and the next 70 years will require active coordination from both the US and the EU. We'll cover all these areas and more over the next 2 days, so stick with us. As a reminder, you can view the agenda for May 6 and 7 tomorrow and Friday, and you can catch the recordings of all of our sessions on the Atlantic Council website, atlanticcouncil.org, and in the EUFF event app. Share your highlights from today's dialogues on social media using the hashtag EUFF2021.
Yeah, we really look forward to seeing all of you tomorrow. We have other leaders of the European Union, from the European Commission, foreign ministers, heads of states, and of course, leaders in the United States. Thank you so much for joining us today for this first day of the EU-US Future Forum here from the Atlantic Council headquarters in Washington, D.C.